Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel and the practical series of the Enterprise Java. In the last video, we already done with the practical number 1A, which is your simple calculator application using servlets. Now in this video, we will see the practical number 1B, which is basically a login application. So here we have a question: create a servlet for a login page. First of all, we will design this login page in HTML and we create a servlet page. In servlet, if the user name and the password are correct, then it says the message hello with the username, else the message with login failed. So this is basically a practical number 1B. So let us start with the code in the NetBeans. So in NetBeans, right, we will first create a HTML page. In the last video, we already created a project, right, Enterprise Java practical series. So in this web application, right, we have two options: web pages and source package. So all the HTML pages are stored in web pages and all the servlet files are stored in source package. So let us start with creation of the HTML page first. So right click on the web page, new, right? In this we will search for the HTML. If it is not there, right, we go to the other web. In web, right, we can search the HTML. As we can see here, this is your HTML page. Next, now we enter the name for the HTML page, which is my login page, and then finish. This is simple. As we can see here, login page, एक simple login page है ये. Just delete this comments. The head tag is an optional, and again division tag. So now this is my simple HTML page. So we first start with the form tag. So we press Control space bar. So here we have a form. In form we have to specify two things. First, the action. In the action, ये action पे हम लोग servlets फाइल का नाम देंगे, जो that we will create later on. तो login servlet and method equals to post. There are two options, get or post. When we select this get option, right, the information that we pass from HTML to servlet, it is visible on the URL. वो URL पे दिखेगा students. और when we select the option method equals to post, the information is sent in the background. It is not visible on the URL. So we have to select when we use the post, the information is your secure and okay. So as we can see here, ये form tag आ गया हमारा. Now we use a center tag so that जो हमारा डिज़ाइन है वो सेंटर में आ जाए पूरा. Now we have a h1 tag. Within h1 we will write underline tag, underline, so that we can underline the heading. So I am writing a login form. So this is my main heading. Now for login we first take enter user name. तो पहले हम लोग यूज़र नेम लेंगे, कंट्रोल स्पेस बार. फॉर यूज़र नेम वी select the text input. The name of the text input is T1. So this is a code to create a text box in HTML. The same way BR, so that जो आउटपुट है वो नीचे आ जाए नेक्स्ट लाइन पे. देन एंटर पासवर्ड, कंट्रोल स्पेस बार. Again we select this text input T2, but this time we select password here. Why? Because password is hidden. So when we enter the password, right, जो dot instead of character it will display a dot. Then submit button, control space bar button, login. So this is my login page design. So first of all we check the output of this design. So right click on this page and run file. It will start the execution of the web application, as we can see here, EJ Practicals, right? It will launch this server Glassfish. Just wait for some time. So this is an output of your HTML page. We have a login form. Enter username, enter password, and the login button. Okay. On the submission, when we submit this form, right? When we click on this submit button, right, this username, that is your T1 and T2, this information is sent as a request to the login servlet. So the next step, we have to create a login servlet. Just copy this name, ये हम लोग copy कर लेंगे. Go to the source package, on default package, right click, new servlet. So just paste the name here. Package name is an optional. Next, add information. Just check this checkbox and then finish. So this is a code, default code, right? We just select all the code and delete. So for servlet, two packages are used. The first one is your import java.io. The second is your javax.servlet.star. Now we create a class, public class login servlet, which extends, again we extend the same class, which is your generic servlet. So generic servlet is a class which is defined in javax.servlet.package. Then we have a abstract method in the generic servlet, which is your public void service. This is my abstract method. सर्विस मेथड के दो पैरामीटर्स है. द फर्स्ट वन इज योर सर्वलेट रिक्वेस्ट कंट्रोल स्पेस बार REQ सर्वलेट source control space by RES. Then it throws two exception. First one is your servlet exception, then comma IO exception, control space bar. So now this is my service method, right? ये जरा just press enter here, so as we can see the entire code. So this is your service method which is available in generic servlet. Or since it is a service method is an abstract method, so we have to override it. हम लोग इसको override करेंगे. Okay? Now the common code for the servlet is your, the first one is we have to set the content type of the page or a response, which is your text/html. ये by default content type है. We have to set it. Then we create a writer object, that is your print writer out equals to res.getWriter, so that we can write anything, and after completion we close the writer object. So this is your basic. Do remember students, ये हमारा this is your common code. We have to write this code for the every servlets. Okay, let us start with fetching the request from the login page. हमने request में क्या send किया है? T1, T2, which is your username and password. So हम लोग यहाँ क्या करेंगे? We will first take a string variable uname REQ dot get parameter, and which parameter we are getting? That is a T1. So whatever the request sent by the client using this login page in T1, right? T1 में जो आया है वो fetch होगा, get होगा, and it is stored in uname. In the same way, string pass equals to REQ dot get parameter and then T2. So this is these two lines are basically used to fetch the request parameter from the request servlet request object. Now हम लोग check करेंगे if this uname dot equals, so I am writing servlet, this is my username, and pass dot equals, so I am writing here ABC123. So this is my password. When user enters the servlet as a username and ABC123 as a password, तो यहाँ पे in this, as we can see here, it is showing we have to print hello and the username message. तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे यहाँ पे, we will write out.println. out.println हेलो, और हेलो के साथ में प्लस यूनेम, वॉट एवर द यूजर नेम इज सेंड बाय द यूजर इट इज स्टोर इन यूनेम ना, तो वी विल प्रिंटिंग यूनेम. एंड देन इन एल्स पार्ट, एल्स में एज वी कैन सी इन द क्वेश्चन राइट, login field message will be displayed. So out.println login field. So this is a code in servlet which checks the username and password and accordingly print the message, right? So let us start the execution of this program. Then we start the execution with the login page.html. Right click, run file. Now we will first write a servlet correct username and the password is your abc123. As we can see here, password is in dotted y because we had taken a input type equals to password. So now this is my correct login. Just click on login button. So here it is printing the hello with the username. Then again just enter the password, wrong password, anything, it is printing a login field. So it is just a simple program, right, where we have to check the username and the password of the user. If it is correct, it will display a hello message with the username. Otherwise, it will print a login field message. तो ये हमारा this is a logic for the same. So this is all about the login page using a servlet. I hope you understood this session. Thank you.